Okay, let's talk about everything I read in February. I think I'll start with the rereads pile. So I reread the first 5 books in the Rivers of London series. And I might reread the second 5, or 6 through 10 this month if I have time. But book 10 did come out last year. And I need to look to see if there's one coming out this year. Otherwise I'm going to be sitting on that series for a while. And I did reread the Four Horsemen again. Still my favourite series. What are you doing? Right. I do have a big stack of books. Most of these are middle grade and most of these are parts of the series because I'm trying really hard to work through both. But Pregnant with His Majesty's Heir, I read 3 chapters of this. And I'm DNFing it just because I felt the writing style was a bit awkward and I wasn't quite getting into it. So, Guinevere, the Queen of the Summer Country. Again, I read a couple chapters of this and, again, wasn't vibing with it. And it's like a 600-page book. So, DNFing. Dragonskin, I read and I liked it. I see why it's won so many awards. It is technically a kid's book. And I don't think I'm going to keep this book. But my eldest has said he wants to read it because dragons. Maribel and the Book of Fate. I really enjoyed this. This is like a fairy tale retelling. With like chosen ones being her twin brother. And her kind of being ignored and her family sort of ignoring her and playing down her achievements and her role within the family. I really liked it. I do want to continue this. This is book 1. So I do want to continue. The Clockwork 3. So this starts off in like 3 different perspectives of 3 different kids, 2 male, 1 female. And about halfway through the book, everything sort of comes together, or their perspectives come together. I wasn't the biggest fan of this. I can see why people like it. It was surprising. The first half of this is very, very slow. But my kid wants to read it, so in his pile it goes. 7 Wonders Book 2, Lost in Babylon. I really enjoyed this. Really, really enjoyed this. I read book 1 last month, I think. Book 1. And this is book 2. I do want to continue with the series, but I only have book 5. Books 1, 2, and 5, so I need to get books 3 and 4. But I really enjoyed that, and I'll be continuing it. The Secret of the Night Train is, again, middle grade children's, and it is sort of a murder mystery, where we have one child who's going on this train with a nun to visit a family member who needs extra help, and something gets stolen and the suspects are on the train with them. And it's really exciting and it's really, really fun, and I'll be keeping that one. The Baker's Boy. I read 5 pages of this, and I'm going to go throw it in the trash. It's disgusting. Arlo Finch in the Lake of the Moon. This is book 2. I'm not pulling book 1 out because it's at the bottom of its stack. But book 2, loved. Absolutely loved it. It's so cute and whimsical and just fun. It's amazing. But I think I've got 1 more book left in this trilogy to read. I don't have it, so I need to buy it. So we'll need to do that. Book Scavenger. This is book 1 in its series. And it's about like a really world famous author, and he's created this whole community around books where you read a book you hide it, and then you upload on this website where you've hidden it, and someone goes and finds it and reads it and repeats the same thing. And it's created this whole community. Super fun. And then something happens to the main author, famous author person, and then the main character in the story ends up finding the next game, even though it's not released to the public yet, and she ends up completing it. It's fun, so really can't wait to read the second one, which I need to track down. The Little Bookshop of Lonely Hearts. The MMC in this is annoying as all absolute worst human being possible. So annoying. And then there's a second male character who says he aspires to be like a certain president. So that's going. 7 Wherewithal Way. I liked this. This is fun. This is whimsical. I'm not interested in continuing the series, but my eldest says he wants to give it a go, so I'm going to give it to him. Shadows and Strongholds. Again, I really, really love this. This is about England in 1148, and then it's 2 families. So good. So good. I explain that so poorly, but it's good. I would totally recommend this. You should give it a go. Dragon Keeper. I should have DNF'd this, but because I was so close to finishing it, I just went and finished it. And it's about someone who ends up being buddies with a dragon and looking after the dragon. And yeah, I'm not bothered by it. But again, Child says he wants to give it a go, so he will. Last book, The Queen of the Tearling. I picked this up because it's super popular online. And it's, got the historical fiction markers. And the first half of this is just crap. And then the second half of this isn't much better. So I'm going to get rid of it. And I don't think I'm going to be continuing that series. But that's everything I read in February.